Hey, everybody, it's your lovely Lotus Blossom Blizzy. And yes, you are in the right place for junk journaling. But guess where I went today? Me and Slim did a little bit of beach combing today. So I thought I would share a scene from the beach for you. Okay, so enough of that. So I hope y'all enjoyed. I'll play it again at the end as well. So hello everyone who's coming on. Hello LL and also Boo Boo Kitty and Tammy. Thanks for joining me for this Finish Up Friday. And hi Jamie. Thanks for coming on. The beach was rather nice, I have to say. Hey Penny. Thanks for coming on. I am just striking your 2 hour stuff off my mind. All right. So I know that the volume is on today. And so I'm going to go ahead and move this out the way. So if you are new to the channel and you love junk journal related stuff like we do, then you want to make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this one, and also hit the notification button so that you'll be notified when more videos like this one come out. Hi, Lynn and Michelle. Thanks for joining me. And Boo Boo Kitty, I think I already said hello to you. I think I already said hello to you. Y'all, let me tell you, we had fun at the beach today. It was so nice. The waters were nice and warm. So I wanted to make sure I shared a little scene with you. And of course, the marauders were out. And if you've been watching, you know the marauders are the birds out there. So, all right. So I'm going to be working on, you guessed it, tags again. Because I still don't have enough tags. I'll probably be working into the weekend on the tags just for a couple of hours per day. But these are all the ones that I finished, which it doesn't seem like much, but this is probably about 40 to 50 tags right here. I was working on them last night. And then also what kind of set me back is I was working on, and I'm going to show you all these tags once I'm done with all of them. But these right here I was doing last night, and I was like, man, these look so Christmassy. So I'm going to have to save these for Christmas journals. See, I did all of these, and I just love the way that they came out. I put like some fabric over the top, and I used one of my decorative stitches there, and man, they just popped. So I was like, so that's 5 I can take off the list, so I have to make 5 to replace these. And then look at the backs. Y'all, I love this. I love my brother's SQ9185. This is such a fun machine to use. I'm glad I was able to, I like the Brothers products as well. So I'm glad that I was able to get a machine from a company that I already kind of know. So what I did here, also, I forgot to tell y'all, if you haven't joined the Facebook group, we have a Facebook group, and we are growing nice and consistently, and we are sharing lots of things. Right now I'm seeing lots of tags and lots of collages, and it's very wonderful. And the Facebook group is Junk Journal Buddies. So you just have to answer a few questions. There are no wrong answers to the questions, and we'll let you in. So come on over to the Facebook group, Junk Journal Buddies. And also, if you're watching this on the replay, just know that I will be chatting with my Junk Journal buddies in the live chat. Okay, but you can chat with me via comment as well, or come on over to the group. All right, now let's get started. So what I did was, before I came on, was I just kind of split these are some of the tags that are semi-finished, but not really. So I split them up by the color of thread that I want to use. So I think I'm going to use black on this one. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn my light on. Hold on. We need a little bit more light. There we go. So I'm going to use black on these. I think I want to use, I'm not sure. I think I was going to use green on these, but maybe. Yeah, I think I'm going to use green on these tags right here. Red on these, and then gold on these tags. So, and then I still have this box of some semi-finished ones, but I know I can only get to so many. And I want to make some more tags like this with some small ones. Those are pretty. So I haven't got to those just yet. Okay, so I already have red in the machine, so I'm going to use the red that's in here. So how is your Friday going, everybody? It is a wind down the weekday and wind up for the weekend. Hey, Scrapped Craftastic, how are you doing today? Okay, so let me tell you, some interesting things happened to me on the way to the beach today. So I'll have to tell you all about it. But I wanted to do maybe a few more beach trips before Slim actually goes back. Let me fix my focus here. There we go. And let me move the camera. I mean, not the camera, but the mic. So I know you all could probably hear that, but it's like way too close to me. So on here, I use one of my pre-made tags. I'm going to use one of those that I stamped on already. And you all saw me doing those yesterday, so I'm going to use one of these. Y'all know what I'm missing? I'm missing my glasses. Uh-oh. Now hold on. I got to get my glasses. I got to find them first. All right, I'm back. I had to find my glasses, y'all. I need my old lady glasses for this job here. Ooh, I need to clean them though because they still have seawater on them. I hope you all enjoyed the intro. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy the beach intros. Hey, mouse. Okay, now I can see what I'm doing. All right, so these are, some of these I already did some messy sewing on, and I was actually going to just leave these the way that they were, but I decided to add a tab onto these. Y'all, these tags are testing my creativity because I've been trying to make the tags differently, like all the tags like really have kind of a unique look. So let's see on this. So on this one, I'm going to do like a flower stitch at the top. All right. And I don't know if I'm going to keep moving the the camera today. I think I might just leave it where it is. Because I know y'all probably be getting dizzy from me moving the camera so much. All right. Now we can get started. Well, yeah, I'll move it a little bit so you can see. Because I know it's kind of fun watching and listening to the sewing, isn't it? Yeah, I worked for probably about 4 more hours on the tags last night after I got off. Because I was just sitting here and I wasn't even watching anything in particular. But I know it's still going to take me a little while to finish the tags. So I said, let me work on them some today. I kind of made myself. But I'm glad I did. Let's see if we can get some of this off. So it was quite a few people out at the beach. That's what that looks like for now. There was quite a few people out there. It wasn't too busy, which is good. Cause we need a. What did I do with y'all? Y'all been moving stuff around. I'm looking for these pieces. I had an envelope. What the heck did I do with that envelope? Y'all, am I going crazy? I had it up here early. Oh, here it is. This place is a disaster. So I've been keeping my little tabs inside of this pouch here. So anyway, so it wasn't as many people as I thought it would be, because here in Florida, school starts on Monday. So I was thinking, okay, it's going to be a lot of people out at the beach, for the last beach hoorah. But it actually wasn't at all, which kind of quite surprised me. All right, I'm going to do like the honeycomb pattern on this, which is 54. All right. Got to concentrate a little bit to get this going. Uh-oh. This ate my thingy here. And I don't know where that piece went. It must have went down in the machine because I don't see it. Y'all might have to take this apart, because that's not the first time this has kind of eaten something. I always got to have the snafus when I'm on with you all. Why? I don't know. Technical difficulty police. Come and get me on the first little sewing project. Whoa, there it is. Yay, we got that piece out. Now, kind of. Alright, something happened. So, I know what I'm going to do with this. It can be saved. Just get my threads back together. And back onto the beach story. Hi, journaler scrapping. How are you doing today? I'm trying to tell my beach story, but I'm having some technical difficulties with my sewing techniques. I'm sure it's not my brother's sewing machine. But rather me and my techniques, because I'm not really like a for real sewer. I'm just a paper crafter kind of sewer. So look, y'all, it ate part of this, but that's okay, because I'm just gonna move the tab over and we're gonna start over again, hopefully. Let's see if we can get this going. There we go. I will say it was darn hot. Y'all think I did this upside down? Yep. I'll fix it. I'm gonna keep on going, because I can just put something over it and fix it, because I did it kind of upside down. Did I? Yep. Interesting. Technical difficulties. Old Faithful put a voodoo hex on the whippersnapper. I think so, because that happened to me yesterday too. Like the first piece I tried to do, it got snagged in there. I think it might have something to do with the bobbin, because this bobbin got really snagged yesterday when I was sewing stuff for some reason. So maybe it's the way that I actually wound the bobbin. Hey, Liv. We got Livy's Lovely here. Y'all, when I was on my way to the beach, a rock hit my windshield. And it hit it hard too. And the first thing I was like, oh crap. Because I'm looking while I'm on the highway, mind you. I'm looking while I'm on the highway. Hey, Sandra and Lisa. And sure enough, I had a ding in my window. And I knew it was going to run because like it hit it really hard. And so I was like, uh-oh, what am I going to do? Should I keep going to the beach? I was like, yeah, I'll keep going to the beach because it was only like maybe about like that big when I went out to the beach. So I'll have to get that fixed. But I was kind of disappointed that happened. Y'all, I done lost these things again. Oh, Lord. This is just having a time today. Yes, it had like a crack about that big. So you can see where it hit, and it went about that big. And so we went ahead and we went out to the beach. The beach is a little bit far from where I stay. So we went ahead and we went out there. And y'all, it was darn hot today. I was like, man, I've never been that hot when I went to the beach. And for one thing, there was like no wind, which I was like, that's nice. We won't get like wind blown or anything. And but the sun was out, but we had our umbrellas. I always take umbrellas and chairs out there for us, even though the kids, I had 2 kids with me today. The kids, they didn't really use the chairs, right? But I do, because I'm too old to be trying to sit down on the ground on a blanket. That's just not me. So it got so hot, I actually got in the water. I usually don't get in the water. I'll go out there. I always put like my swimsuit on, but I always just go out and I just people watch and whatnot. Don't ask me why, but I usually don't get in the water. But today I got in the water because I was sitting there. I don't know if it was just me having my private summer along with the public people in the summertime, but I was like, oh no, I'm gonna die out here. And we had water and stuff, so I drank my ice water, and I jumped in the water with the kids and had my 5 minutes of fun, and then I got back out the water. So Tammy says that she might do a haul tomorrow. Ooh, she got 43 yards. Wait a minute, let me read this right, y'all. I'm trying to do this at the same time. This tag is looking crazy because I'm trying to do this. I like this. Y'all look at that. Isn't that pretty? So Tammy says she might do a haul tomorrow. She got 43 mile yard sale tomorrow. Wait a minute, says I might do a haul tomorrow. Got a 43 mile yard sale tomorrow. Ooh, 43 miles. Holy moly. You're gonna hit pay dirt. I already know. Yard sales are wonderful to pick stuff up at. For sure. I want to see it. Are you gonna do it on the Facebook group? Because I would love to see that. If you're probably gonna be too tired. 43 miles. That's a lot of footing it. I probably would only do like about 5 or 6 yard sales, and I would be done. Especially down here in Florida because it's so hot. That heat just takes the wind out of you. Oh, I didn't want to go down, y'all, because I already got the yellow here. Let's stop there. Almost went too far on this one. We just need a little touch or something on that. And then these will be done. I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. See, y'all breaking me down. So Tammy says she's gonna do it in the Facebook group. So if you all are not part of the Facebook group, you might want to join so you can see things like this where we're sharing, because sharing is caring. Now, I'm loving the tags that you all are making. I'm getting some ideas too. Rachel gave me an idea today. She gave me a hack. If you want to know what it is, you got to go over to the Facebook group and look. You got to look and see what it is. Oh, yeah, I didn't finish telling y'all about this crack in my window. Of course, it gave me heart palpitations because I actually never had a crack in my window before. So that's kind of interesting. Because I was thinking, oh man, I still have to drive back home, which was like an hour and a half away, something like that. Between an hour and a half. Well, you know, during rush hour traffic coming back. It was going to take me a while. So I was having heart palpitations. I was like, is this going to break? I got the kids in the car, and neither one of these kids ain't my kids. So I don't want the kids to get hurt. I was thinking, and then, you know, if it rains, I'm going to have to turn the windshield wipers on. Is that going to affect it? Have any of you ever had like a cracked windshield before? I would love to know if y'all had a cracked windshield. How did you feel? And how did it get cracked? Alright, so that little stack, that was easy to finish those up because they already had the backs on them and they were partially sewn already. So those are good to go. We finish those up real quick. Alright, next. The next ones I'm going to work on, I'm going to have to change the tread. I wonder, should I just leave these red? Might. Here's some tags I did with some of the guest checks. There's a digital in the shop with the guest checks, and I just put this guest check was already this size. I didn't have to resize it or anything. I just cut it out and put it on to this beautiful macaroon cardstock, and I got the back on there, so I just need to sew around it. And this one, I'm just going to do like a straight stitch on. All right, let me just do, oh, wait a minute. Do I want to keep red on here? Yeah, I did decide red. A little bit of a messy stitching on this one. I'm concentrating, that's why I'm not talking. Y'all know I can't do this and talk at the same time and look at the chat. So Tammy says that she had her, I gotta move my screen, I can't see. Tammy says that she got hers damaged in a hailstorm. That's kind of scary too, and you go outside and your car is like all beat up from the hail. And Boo Boo Kitty said, wait, let me go back a little bit. You know what? I started to take pictures of it like while I was driving so y'all could see what I saw on the windshield. And she said, Boo Boo Kitty says that her kids were playing on the hood of her van and her youngest fell and broke the windshield with his butt. I mean, that's funny, but it's not funny. But that's funny. Oh, that's messed up. I bet you your youngest was terrified too. Because it was like, oh crap, what am I going to do now? And then Tammy says hers was damaged in a hailstorm. And Penny says she has two that was damaged by an 18-wheelers throwing up a rock on mine. You know what? I think it wasn't even I think mine came from a car. It wasn't even an 18-wheeler because it wasn't. It might have been a truck in front of me, but it was like just a regular pickup truck. Ooh, Penny says she had one that was bashed by a deer. Did your car get totaled? Because I've heard about the deer thing, where the deer is usually like, will pretty much really tear your car up. All right, let me do this one. Because I can sit here and read and chit chat with y'all all day long. And I know y'all would just love that. But no. Yeah, I used an incredible amount of ephemera on these tags and scraps, and I'm kind of proud of myself. But the thing is, I don't feel like I really put a dent in anything. Well, my ephemera, I put a dent in my ephemera. We're just gonna have to do lots of Project 20s to replenish those, which is fine with me because y'all know I enjoy doing ephemera. That's like a fun part of this craft for sure. All of it is fun, but it's fun just making stuff. Oh, I didn't forget the tag at the top of these, Tammy. I meant to leave the tags off the top of these. Gotta move some stuff around on my screen here. So these two, I meant to leave them like this. I wanted them to be kind of cutesy pootsy. See, when you move stuff around on your screen, then try to get my focus back because it looks a little unfocused. There we go. So those two are done. Now these two here need some gluing first, and then I could do some sewing on these. So let's move this a little bit back. Let's move this way. And let's see. So, for those that are listening, I'm gonna repeat this. Boo Boo Kitty says she's talking about the her youngster that killed her windshield with their butts. She says she's upping the ante on this. She says she came home from work and there's a butt indent in the windshield. Another kid messed up the window on the patio, and and her daughter told her that she was pregnant. Hell of a day. Yeah, that would be a hell of a day. It's like, okay, let's just stop time. Yes, there are cutesy pootsies. Those are the cutesy pootsy ones. Okay, so y'all, I'm not finished. I'm not finished with the tag. I mean the crack story. And I'm not talking about like the good stuff that you get to make you high. Talking about a darn window. So we went. I was like, it's, people's windows get cracked all the time. I called the insurance company and I said, that's great. I paid tons of insurance. I've never had to use my insurance. I shouldn't have any problems. At least, but I don't know how much it costs to get a window fixed. So I was hoping it would, that I wouldn't have to pay my deductible or whatever, but I didn't know. In any case, I know I can't ride around with that crack in my window, right? So we did our beach time and everything, and we usually stay out there for a few hours, and the kids had a ball. I had a ball, even though it was hot. If the kids weren't with me, I would have left earlier, but So we go out, we go, you know, get all the sand out of all our little cracks and stuff out there and change our clothes and go back out to the car. Get everything into the car and everything. I get in. Y'all, I looked at my window. Do y'all know? Let me tell y'all. Wait, let me finish this. Let me finish this so I can really kind of demonstrate what I saw. Let me finish putting this little collage together here for this tag. And this one I'm not going to put a topper on either. I'm just going to leave this the way that it is and do some sewing around it as well. So I'll let that dry a little bit and then do this one. So let me get my ruler out. I need a ruler for this one. When I got in the car, let's see, when it hit, probably, I'm going to say that crack was about an inch. When I got back in the car, that crack was probably about, I need 2 rulers for this. That crack had ran, and it probably was about 18 inches long when I got in the car. I'm gonna let y'all catch up on that. It was from this to this. You can't even see my hands, can you? Because that's how long that crack was when I got back in the car. Mind you, we got out to the beach at about, I think it was probably like around 12 o'clock. We got out to the beach about 12 o'clock and we left at 3 o'clock. So from 12 to 3, that crack had grown exponentially. Like, I don't know. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. All right, let's put this on here. And try to remember how I had this one. Let's see if I can put some of this on my fabric and make it stay. This right here is a little bit of an experiment using the glue on the fabric. Oh yeah, it'll stay. Yeah, let me look at this. So Penny said that the deer didn't total her car. That she said the deer was jumping over the car as he bashed it in. What? So the deer just kind of scraped on the hood and dented it. Wow, that's amazing. Well, I'm glad y'all didn't get hurt, because hitting a deer is like, that's dangerous. Not only for the deer, but like the people in the car for sure. Man, kind of scary too. I would have been freaked out. Stupid deer. Boo Boo Kitty, I think you were a comedian in another life, because you crack me up with the stuff that you post over the Facebook group too. Man. I tell you, kids, boy. I remember one time, y'all, I have like vaulted ceilings in my house. And mind you, I have 2 mild-mannered children here. And there was one other child living here as well at the time. So, I'm going to slow that down. I forgot. There was one other child living here at the time. And I went into my living room and I looked up. And did I see like a dent in the wall? Like somebody threw a ball and hit the wall and it went into the wall. And I sat those 3 kids down. And I was like, y'all want to tell me what happened in here? Y'all know. Y'all know they didn't give each other up. To this day, I do not know how that dent got way up on the ceiling. Um, Kids, they pillage and plunder like nobody's business. They're good at it too. And then it's like you can't really punish them because you don't know who to punish. Well, you could punish all of them, but that's not really fair, is it? But man, I couldn't believe it. I had an 18 and that's a rough estimate. So all the way home on the highway, and it was raining. I had to look through this long crack in my window. I couldn't believe one day, and I did on the way home because I was really freaked out. I called the insurance company on the way home, while I was driving home too. I was giving them information and everything. I probably was driving unsafe, but I was just like, I got to find out how I can get this fixed quickly because I know somebody who has had a crack in their windshield, and of course it's done run and it done made some new cracks and everything, and they've been driving like that for like years. I don't know how they do that. I need some peace of mind. I need that thing fixed. So I called the insurance company. And sure enough, the insurance company said, so if you all ever get a crack in your windshield, just know your insurance company may be the same. My insurance company said that as long it's just damage to the windshield, that it's 100% they'll pay for it. So I don't have to pay my deductible. So yay for that. So hopefully that's true, and I'm gonna find out in the morning. Because the guy that I talked to on the phone, he was like, I can set you up for an appointment like tomorrow morning, or you can wait a few. I said, you don't have to go any further. I'll be in the morning on Saturday morning and get my car fixed. Okay, so I meant to leave this one just like this as well. Yeah, I knew I couldn't let the crack go, but I knew when it hit and it was like that small, I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and do what I have to do, and then I'm gonna come home. I'll call the people and I'll get it fixed immediately because I know it'll like run or whatever. Cha. And I told the guy, he was like, he said that just happened today. I said, yeah, and I said I didn't think that it would run that fast. It's only been a few hours, and he says because of the heat. And remember, I told y'all it was damn hot outside today. I looked at the weather, and it said it was 91 degrees outside, but the heat index was like 107 or something like that. I thought it was like abnormally hot today, in my opinion, in my weather opinion. And sure enough, he said that's what did it. He said the heat made it run like that. So it may run some more because even though it's in the garage, it may run some more before I even get there in the morning because it's hot in there too. It's not climate controlled. Poor Sandy. Y'all know my car's name is Sandy. Poor Sandy. She got like a black eye right now. I try to take care of my car too because I don't plan on buying another car for a very long time. Hopefully I can die with that car. That would be awesome. And when I say that, I mean like, many, many years from now, I'll just have that car when I die. I could not die in a car. Yeah, Boo Boo Kitty was like Ghost. My kids were like, a ghost did it. They're the ones that hit that wall. Them kids. Them darn kids. Okay, I am going to... Let's see here. That was kind of weird. Because... Alright, anywho. Let me take this out and put the next one. I'm going to try to read while I'm doing this. Let's see. Y'all lost my spot. Oh, here we go. Kids are nasty creatures, but You have to pay a deposit to have a cat. That's true. Kids, they can tear some stuff up. And I could vouch for that because me and my brothers, we were no angels, I have to say. Let me tell y'all what we did one summer. One summer, you know, all the kids are out of school, and I suspect, but I can't confirm, that most of the parents back in those days in the summertime, they just left their kids at home with no adult supervision. Especially in my neighborhood. So because usually you could go outside at a certain time and all the kids would be outside, even in the summertime when the parents were working and stuff, right? So anywho, y'all, we decided that we were gonna have a water balloon fight. And back then, you could go like to like a candy store or something, and you could buy like water, you could buy balloons, you could get them for real cheap, like the whole bag of balloons you could get for, I don't even know, I'm sure it was like for 50 cents or something. You probably could get like 25 balloons or something. But anywho, so we all got our little pennies together and we went to the store and we got our balloons and we decided we were going to have a water balloon fight. So we got like the whole block of kids and we're all everybody got their balloons and we're having a good time. Good summertime activity, right? Well, us pillaging and plundering kids, we decided to take it in the house. Yeah, we took it in the house with the water balloons. And needless to say, we had water everywhere. And our house had carpeting in it too. So now, since we have water all over the place, we got to figure out how we going to get this water up off the floor before our parents get home. So y'all know what we did? We vacuumed it. We used the vacuum cleaner, a regular vacuum cleaner, not a wet vac. We used the regular vacuum cleaner to get the water up off the floor. It didn't kill it either. I guess it wasn't that much water on the floor, but it was enough. And this is the kicker, y'all. My mom got home. She got home and she fixed her something to eat and stuff. And of course, me and my brothers are looking at each other all side-eyed and stuff because we're like, oh, we're going to get busted. So, she walks on a part of the carpet that is wet. And she's like, what is this wet on my carpet? And my brother says, oh, I dropped a glass of water. And she's like, oh, okay. And she just continued on. And they never knew that we had the water balloon fight in the house. And I'll never admit to it either. They're going to have to watch this video to know that we had the water balloon fight in the house. All right, so that goes over there. Oh, this piece needs a little gluing. So let me glue that down right quickly. So I said all that to say, I know what kids do because I was one once upon a time. Kids are pillagers and plunderers. Now I have to go back up in the chat and see what I missed here. Yeah, the coin wrappers. I've had the coin wrappers for a while and I haven't done anything with them. And so I decided that finally, actually, most of these tags were a creation of things that were sitting on my desk. I was like, I'm not pulling out. I was actually gonna, I was organizing some of the ephemera. I had lots of tiny pieces all over the desk and, everywhere around here. And I said, you know what? Why would I put this stuff away? Why don't I just put them on my tags? And that's what I did. I started using the ephemera that I already had and started putting on the tags, and coin wrappers happened to be on my desk, and so they got to get used. So that's where that came from. The glue's gonna yeah, you can't let a cracked windshield go. I already know that. Well, I don't know, cause actually it's my cousin. My cousin was the one with a broken windshield, and she let hers go, and she been driving around like nobody's business, like for years, literally years. And it's like the whole thing. I don't know how she drives like that. The crack is actually on the driver's side, and the line comes right across my eyesight, like right my eye line, rather. So yeah, it's not in a good spot. So I suspect they might have to change the whole windshield because I don't think this is a fix. Where if it was little, I think they would just like fix like that little part, but it has gone full crack. Yeah, I'm looking through the chat. That's why I'm quiet. Oh, all the hugs, hugs and hugs and hugs. Well, alrighty then. So Tammy said she had a bug and she went to Michael's and got her some 40% off of Tim Holtz Halloween scrap pad. He always has some wonderful stuff. Just slouch and drive. That's what I had to do. But you know what? It's just distracting because it's like I was worried about that stupid crack the whole way home. So it's like your eyes go to that and then your focus is not on the road. So that's kind of not, and I had to be on the highway for most of the way home. I was thinking about Halloween too because I really would like to do some Halloween books. If I ever finish these other books, I have finished books that are not even listed yet. It's so ridiculous. It's like money sitting on the table, right? Or sitting on the floor or whatever, on the shelf or in the closet. One of my goals is to just finish up some of the books that I already started, because I know you all probably feel my pain, because y'all probably have some books that you haven't finished either. Like you did the cover, but that was it. That's my little golden books right now. So y'all saw the little golden books. I still haven't. I think I almost finished one. I just got to decorate it actually, and then I still have like 4 more. Okay, that came out nicely. I'll show you all of these once I get finished with these. So let's see this one. And all these, I'm just leaving these cutesy pootsy as well. I'm not going to put like a topper on these. They look nice the way that they are. Some of them I put toppers. Some of them I put fabric on. And some of them I just kind of left plain but not. So let's see. This one, let's do 50. We're going to do 50 on the Brothers SQ9185. And if you're interested in a machine like this, you could just go over to Amazon and just take a look at it. Wait a minute. Let's see if this is something that you might be interested in. You can see the features that it has. I guess one day I'm going to do a review. One day she's going to do a review on it. But it'll probably be recorded. It probably won't be a live video. I have to concentrate when I do stuff like that. So it can be a quality video. I don't want y'all breaking my concentration up. I'm just using the number 50 stitch on this one, like y'all know what that is, right? If you have a machine like mine, you'll know what the number 50 is. I think this Brother sewing machine has a lot of bells and whistles to it. I love it. And I don't feel like I paid too much for it too. So that's nice. All right, you go there, and then let's go back to one on here. Just do some messy straight stitching here. Let me see, how long have we been on for? Because I just been running my mouth. Y'all, it's almost an hour already. Good night, Irene. All right. I don't know, for some reason, I started sewing these and then I didn't finish them. So I still had like 2 sides that had to be done on these particular tags. Which is nice because they're not going to take too long to get finished. I want to take the kids to get some ice cream. They're being so nice and quiet. They asked for ice cream, but I had to hurry up and get back. By the time I got back, I had to hurry and set up the stream. I was going to cancel, but then I changed my mind because I would be missing you all. Yeah, I think the price of the machine, and you know, I had to think twice about it because it said it was a refurbished machine. But you know what? The thing is, yes, it's refurbished, but if something is wrong with it, you can send it back. Amazon is great if you need to send stuff back. Because this was the second machine, actually. The first machine, the foot, the speed pedal, or whatever you want to call it, didn't work. And I don't think that machine was meant to go out to begin with. It didn't have like the manual and stuff with it, but I just asked for a return, and then I sent the other one back, and I got this one, and everything was perfect, and it came with everything it was supposed to. So I was happy about that. All right, so now let's see, we still have a few minutes left here, so I think I'll be able to do some of these. So I need to change again, and I'm going to change to black. I haven't used black in a while. Black thread. Take this out. To see, I don't think this is black. I wish it had like the names on here, but it doesn't. It's like, actually looks like a navy color. Interesting, but this one is black. It's show. So now these are always tricky to get the threads off for me. Sometimes it's easy and sometimes it's not. Let me see if I can use these tweezers. These are not the best. Oh, it worked. Had to use the tweezers to get that loose. Wow, your closest Michael's is 90 minutes away. I guess I moved to a good place because my nearest Michael's might take me about 10 minutes to get to. And then the good thing about it is that Joann's is right across the street, and Hobby Lobby is like a half a mile down the street, if that far. And Tuesday mornings, all of them are like within a 3-mile radius. So I have Tuesday mornings, I have Joann's, Michael's, they're all together at Hobby Lobby. I remember when Hobby Lobby came to my town, I was like, we have arrived. We done arrived, folks. Look at Hobby Lobby. All right. trying to thread. Probably take me 5 minutes just to thread this bad boy. Sometimes I can get this. It's kind of a hit or miss. I mean, I can always get it to thread, but it takes me a couple of shots to get it. I might have to go read my manual again, because maybe I'm doing something wrong. Obviously. Okay, now I have just a little bit of thread left on this bobbin, but I don't want to waste it, so I'm going to use it. Put it in my brother machine. All right. Put it in the whippersnapper. Oh no. Livy's broke down, y'all. She broke. Y'all say a prayer for her sound. She's missing out on some good stuff. All right, so now these. How do I want to handle these? Okay, let's do this. So I did these. I used the clusters that I had and the words that I stamped. So what I think I'm gonna do with these, let me get my little collection here. Yeah, I have more lace and ribbons and stuff than this, but this is just what I was doing, things like a little bit at a time, and this is what I came up with. This is what I have. So let's see. Actually, I think I'm gonna use that ribbon. This kind of looks like and these are some vintage ribbons that I got at an estate sale, I believe. Let's see. It kind of looks southwestern style. So let's just cut a little bit here, and then I'm going to use my pinking shears to give it a little jazz. So let's do all of these like this. Do something a little different. So this is going to be my toppers for these. And I'm going to do them all the same, because when I do things all the same, do a run of things, it's better for me. Go into my assembly line mode. Do that one. And it was nice on these. I used some of the vintage music papers that I had. And of course, I backed them with some of the aged papers as well. Alright, so I have 2 more of these. And then I use my clusters that I already had. So I'm going to have to do some clusters again pretty soon also, because my clusters are getting low. Let's see here. Now, just put my pen back in here so I won't lose all this wonderful vintaginess. I have to rewrap it. I'll be mad. I can just stick it right back in there. Okay, so let me just move that over this way. Pull this a little closer. Pull you guys down so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, so this time I'm going to use I think I did this before with another one. I'm going to use the honeycomb pattern because I just love that pattern so much. 54. 54 on the Brother sewing machine. Alright, so I'll try to get this as straight as I can. And try to pay attention to what I'm doing because that always gets me. And I might have enough on that bobbin to go through for this one. I already know I'm gonna have to wind the bobbin, but I'll probably do that off camera because y'all, we is out of time. All right. I told you I had to be creative on these for sure. Yep, number 54. The clusters are your favorite. Those clusters work out well because all I had to do is put out a cluster and slap it on one of these backgrounds, and it was a wrap. And I had a tag. That was an easy tag. Very, very easy. I told you I haven't used black since the beginning of time. But black works well on these music sheets. Yeah, number 54. If you get this machine, 54, number 54 is going to be your friend. I told you there's a link in the description to this machine so you can see, because there's so many features I haven't even used yet. I have not even used. See, look at that. Ooh, that's pretty. It came out good. I like that. So I'm going to do all of them like that until I run out of thread here. Run out of bobbin thread because I know the bobbin thread is about to go. And something that I was doing too is I was changing the stitches a lot, and then I decided like when I get like a little collection of the tags, just use the same stitch and I can get done a bit faster than what I was doing. And that's been working for me because I was thinking too much into it, and y'all know how we are. We don't want to think too much into what we're doing. We just want to get it done and look at it and feel on it and have it look pretty for others. Thank you, Tamika. Oh, yeah, we're out. We are out. So let me wind the bobbin. I'll finish these while I'm on. See, so I'm going to stay on just a little bit longer. It's not going to be 2 hours, but just a tidbit, just so I can finish this. Because then we're going to get some ice cream. Me and the Cheerins going to get us some ice cream. Y'all, the bobbin is easy too. It's easy to do as well. Because you just loop it in a couple of places, just like your normal machine. Now watch, it's not going to act right for me. I'm going to loop it, and now just take it and go around this bad boy a few times. It says you only have to go around it like 5 or 6 times, but uh-oh. See, I knew that was going to happen because I was on with you all. Hold on. I done looped it around where I shouldn't have looped it. There we go. Let me just cut that, and it's ready. It's quiet, isn't it? My other, on the Old Faithful, that thing is like, it sounds like a plane lifting off. and we're waiting, and we're waiting, and we're waiting. Oh yeah, don't forget to hit the thumbs up as well. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, the clusters can be used for so many things. I'm glad I made the clusters. I've been using the heck out of those things. It's almost time for me to make some more, but not quite. Not quite yet. Alright. Let's get you into Mr. Whippersnapper. I'm trying not to hit the camera because the camera is like right in my way. So I can't see what I'm doing. Hold on, y'all. Okay, there we go. Me and Mr. Camera. Alright. Nope, that's one try. And 2 tries. Okay, so I got it on the second try. Where's my little hook? That'll make it easier for me. Alright. So. Oh, I'm tired, y'all. I still got to take a shower, get the sand out of the crevices and cracks. I still have to clean the car out too. I usually put like a tarp down in the trunk to catch most of the sand. That works very, very well. So if you go to the beach, make sure you use a tarp, because that is quite helpful, I have to say, when it comes to cleanup time, because that sand gets everywhere. All right, let's see. Where are we? Let's get these going. I love the group. I love our group. I haven't been on there all day because y'all know I don't get like good reception at the beach. And plus I don't like using my phone when I'm out that long, because I don't want my battery to go so low that if I have an emergency I won't be able to use my telephone, even though the battery was full. But like little things like that I just think about. I'm just gonna conserve my battery's energy, like I couldn't charge it in the car. I know, I'm a weirdo. Oh, I'm putting you to sleep. Rock-a-bye, baby. I don't want you to go to sleep, Tamika, because I enjoy your company. You gotta stay awake. You gotta stay with me. Yeah, look at the back of that. I love that. I almost wish I used that stitch on everything, but then that would kind of be defeating the purpose of trying to make everything a little bit unique. All right. Just have a few more of these. Now that we're back in business. The real test on this machine is going to be like how many layers of paper will I be able to actually sew through. I haven't done that test just yet. I don't really want to break any needles or anything, but you know, that still would be a good test. Right now it's going through a lot of stuff and I haven't really changed to a different type of needle. I think it just has like the standard needle that it comes with. stringage. It's not a trick, people. It's not a trick. All right. Next, I have 2 more after this one. That goes pretty quick. That's a quick stitch. Another nice thing about this is that you can widen the stitches. So when I do that, when I change the length and the width of the stitch, it goes faster. Of course, it makes the stitch bigger, but sometimes you don't need a little tiny stitch. You just need it to be a nice size. So I can actually change the size of this honeycomb pattern on here. So that's something that I really enjoy too. Because you know, Old Faithful couldn't do that. You don't have limited control on Old Faithful. Like, I didn't know what Old Faithful couldn't do until I got the whippersnapper. Old Faithful was pretty limited. I almost think I paid too much for that machine. I don't remember how much I paid actually, but I still feel like I probably paid too much at the time, because I didn't, you don't know what you don't know. Now these tags were easy to put together because I used the cluster and the words. I already had those. Whammo. Glued them suckers on, and here we is. Okay, one more after this one, and then we'll look at the ones that we did today. Oops. And once I eventually finish them all, I'll show you all of them, because I've done quite a few off CamiCam. But I'll share those with you as well when the time comes. Not today, but we will look at the ones we finished today on our Finish Up Friday. I like Finish Up Friday. Because I usually have some things that are not finished that could use a hand, some extra time. Kind of enjoying this black. It really stands out on these music pages. Music pages are very versatile as well. Quiet, she's concentrating. All right, I have one more left. One more left here. See, I didn't know about this ribbon that I used because I was like, this ribbon, it's not that pretty, but actually I like it in this application a lot. I think it's going to be pretty good. All right. Y'all, I love sewing. It's so much fun. Like, I would just sew paper and lines and stuff, and that don't have anything to sew. I love sewing paper and adding some fabric. I probably would enjoy just sewing in general, but I don't know. This is a much freer type of sewing project. It's really like no limitations. You don't have to follow a pattern. You can just get a piece of paper out and just sew it, and it looks so beautiful when you're done. It looks like fabric almost. I think that's what I like about sewing in Junk Journal. Yeah, I'm going to get my window fixed in the morning. So I got to get up early. Because I was like, I am not driving that car around with those cracks. Well, that crack, which is probably going to be all the way across the window. And hopefully everything goes okay, just as they said, with the insurance company too. Because I'll be devastated if I have to pay for that. Because I know that will cost a mint. Alright, so let me move the whippersnapper out the way. Oh, yeah, I'm stiff. Alright, let's get all this stuff out the way. Alright. Okay, so this is what we finished up for today. Let me make that straight so y'all won't be dizzy. And we'll come a bit closer as well. And let me take off my old lady glasses. Okay, I don't think I have to focus this. Surprise. Okay, so here we go. So that's one. And I didn't show you all like the backs, but look at how clean it comes out on the back. I know someone asked me yesterday if I changed the bobbin colors. I think that's what they meant. And I always use the same bobbin colors as I use for the top thread. And that's why, because I think you would be able to see both colors on the back if you didn't. So here's another one where I had the clusters and I used the leaf doodles. I used the leaf doodle in this one too. That makes like a fantastic background. And those are digital kit up at Pleasant Creations. All right. And that one, I love that picture. Love. I'm going to have to make some more words too. I love those. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Hold up. Hello. I'm on a live stream. I'll be off in a few minutes. I'll call you back. All right, bye. Okay, sorry, y'all. That's the other kid's mama. Okay. And here. Heart. I like the blues together. Got the leaf doodles and the flower doodles in that one. And then I'm going to come a little bit closer. So let's see if we can get my focus back here. There we go. So you can see we did the squiggly lines, and then we have like the kind of like flowers there. See the back? See, the back looks just as good as the front does, doesn't it? I love the way that came out. Yeah, these were winter. And I purposefully did not put a topper on these. I don't know if that's what you call it or not, but I call them toppers. So I didn't put a topper on that one either. And this one has like I don't know what this one would be called, the edging on this, but it's quite beautiful, I have to say. And let's see. Here we go. And this is one of the guest checks is in the collage. This is actually just the collage, but it looks like it's all layered up, doesn't it? It almost fooled me there for a minute. That was one of the collages. It's nice when you put everything but the kitchen sink on the collages, because then when you cut it, you don't really have to add anything more to it. So that's nice. And then these are larger. Pull this up some. So, and you can see these are significantly larger than those. My neighbors they're starting a weekend party already. I can hear them. And we have another one that I did with the coin pouches. This one has the coin pouch too. So they made like a terrific background, didn't they? Terrific. And then I just put the guest checks on these, and this is a digital over at Pleasant Creations as well. And there's another one of the digitals. So I didn't really have to do too much to these at all. I just put these on. I did put them on some H paper on the back, on a cardstock, and then I just put the digital on there. And blammo. And then this one, these actually have two colored stitchings here. So we have like the gold stitching around here, and we have like the red honeycomb at the top. And that's what the back looks like. You give up, they're all nice. And here's another one. Another one. They are all nice, if I do say so myself. And these are from another one of the collages that I did, and I didn't have to add anything extra to these either, because they just kind of worked out. And then that's the back. I'm ecstatic that the backs came out just as good. You have to go pee. I'm almost done. I have like 3 tags left. And then that's the back. Y'all look at that. It's like that marbling from the coffee on those. Just beautiful. I already said to myself, I got to make some more paper next week. So I'm going to be in the kitchen making some papers. All right, and then this one right here. I like this lady right here sitting on the floor. She looks like she's looking at like an iPad, but she's not. That's a vintage picture, so I'm sure that's a book. And the back of that one. So we completed quite a few. So let's see how many we completed. Let's pull this up. I think our focus is okay. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So project 20 for today. Yay! We got project 20, and I can add this stack to this stack here. See? So now you can see. So now I probably have anywhere between like, I'd say 55 to 70 that are done. Yeah, I still need like a whole bunch more, because those books are going to eat these tags like nobody's business. So what I think I'm going to start doing, even after I get done with the tags, is I'm going to start doing a Tag Tuesday. So I'll be doing tags on Tuesdays, if I can remember, because sometimes I forget stuff. So I'm going to try to remember we're going to be doing Tag Tuesday. So get ready for Tag Tuesdays. And then we have Finish Up Friday. So pretty soon I'll have something for every day of the week. So that is pretty much it. Thank you all for coming on with me. I'm happy I made it home safely, even though I have a crack in my windshield that I'm still worried about, and I'll be glad when I get it fixed, because we got to go get ice cream. I don't know if we can go get ice cream with the tag. Anyway, so you can see some of the things that I use are over at pleasantcreations.com. So I have a ton of ephemera over there. I have over 300 listings over there. And thank you, Penny, for the reminder. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it as well. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and say love, peace, and hair grease. From your sweet lotus blossom and lovable Lizzie, have a fantabulous day and enjoy life.